Hi everyone, it's Shannon. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button because you'll find new DIYs, tutorials, and new inspiration here every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you hit the bell, you'll be one of the first to know when my videos are posted. There's also still time to get your orders in for my new holiday merch shirts. You guys loved my fall ones so much and asked that I do a Christmas one. So I have released this one recently. It says Hot Cocoa, Christmas Movies, and DIY, which are definitely three of my favorite things. These are definitely super duper comfy. I have several different colors to choose from, and I'll make sure to link down below where you can place your orders to get yours for the holidays as well. Now in today's tutorial, I'll be using some Dollar Tree supplies to make some really inexpensive but high-end looking stockings for the holidays. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so you're only going to need a couple supplies to create these farmhouse style stockings. So I'm going to make two today. I have these stockings from Dollar Tree, and these, I really like these because they had plain fuzzy fur on the top. I also have one of their buffalo check fleece scarves. I just released a video on how to make tree skirts using these scarves, and this is a great way to really tie your home's look together. So you will have, you know, your tree skirt and your stockings matching, and I love that. And then the other supplies that I have are my hot glue and glue gun, a marker, and a pair of scissors. Alright, so I'm going to work with the stockings first. I need to get these prepped and ready so we can add our buffalo check to them. So these little belt pieces here just come right off. They're glued on. I don't want to see this through the fabric, so I'm just going to peel those right off, and those will get thrown away. We're also going to cut off these little balls on the side. We don't need those. You could save those and use them for another project if you wanted to. They are cute little snowballs. I just don't necessarily like the red string on them for this look. I'm also going to cut off my tags on the front. They do have some form shaping material on the inside, like a cardboard. I'm going to leave that in there for now because we're going to be using glue, and I don't want it to go through the fabric and then it will glue our stocking together. So I'm going to leave that in there, and that's also going to help us when we go to trace out our fabric so that it will stay nice and flat for us and help keep its shape. So now that my stockings are prepped and ready to go, I'm going to start tracing out the shape onto the fleece. So I'm just going to do a little bit up into this height of where the cuff starts. And I also want it wider than the actual stocking so I can kind of wrap it around a little bit too, so it's not perfectly sized. My scarf is long enough that I only need one of these to do two stockings. So I'm going to trace this stocking, like I said, maybe about 1/2 inch bigger than the actual stocking. Cut it out, and then I'll repeat that process for the next one so I have two pieces of fleece. So I have my first piece of fleece cut out. I did want to mention you'll want to flip your stocking upside down depending on what kind of fabric that you have. Fleece, of course, is double-sided, so it doesn't matter what way you cut it because you can flip it either way and it'll work. But if you're using something cotton or it's only one-sided printed, then you'll definitely want to flip your stocking upside down like this. That way when you flip it over and you put your fabric on top, it'll go the right way. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next stocking. So I did go ahead and grab out my tacky glue. This is from Dollar Tree as well. I love this stuff. And now we're gonna apply our fleece onto the front of the stockings. I grabbed this because it is more liquidy, and so it'll give us a little bit more time to work and move our stocking into place. And then I'm gonna come back with my hot glue, and I'm going to sort of just add my hot glue around the edges so that the edges stay tucked around the sides here. This glue won't really dry fast enough to hold the fleece in place. So that's why I'm going to use my hot glue, because the dry time is a lot faster and it'll hold our fabric down where we need it. Alright, so here's the first one. I want to show you the front really quickly. I just added that tacky glue all over the front here. Made sure to press it down really well so it's stuck all over the entire stocking. And then I had to do a little bit of chopping up here. Like I said, I made this wider than the actual stocking. So I cut little slits down the fabric so that I could tuck a smaller piece up inside here to make a nice clean edge. And then I had to sort of layer and piece in another piece up here because you could see the red on the side, because the stocking hangs, or it's kind of folded and ironed a little bit offset, and so whenever I hang it, I don't want to see any of that red on the side. So I just used a scrap piece and glued that into place, and then also folded it over the top there. And then the other extra piece I just hot glued on the side there. And on the back, I used my hot glue. So I just glued along the edge of the fleece and then folded the fleece onto the stocking itself, and that kept it all nice and tight and in place. So now that that one's done, I can go ahead and work on my next one. So here's both of those super cute buffalo check stockings, and then this is some nautical rope from Dollar Tree. I thought it'd be cute to add just a little bit of an accent of that on the bottom of this cuff, and then also to make a loop to stick inside here so it can hang. Thank you all so very much for joining me for today's tutorial. I hope that it inspired you. Please give this video a thumbs up for me, and let me know down in the comments below, do you use your home's stockings as just decor, or do you fill them with goodies for the holidays? I'd love to know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I have more great DIY tutorials in the link below that, and you can find me on Facebook and on Instagram for more inspiration. I will link those down in the description box below. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.